So is everybody ready to hoard some dragon queens?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. I don't like the sound of it. It sounds dirty.
That's why I like the sound of it.
See, it's Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Oh. I thought we were into the other one. Oh, no, this is the new one?
Nope, this is still the first book. You guys have 2 more chapters.
Wow. Still in book 1.
Yep. Yeah. And then we're going to miss at least 1 week with my move. Probably at least 2 weeks. That's going to be a drag.
Yeah.
All right, Trevor's coming back. Does anybody have anything to address before we start?
Yeah, I found out with my new job that if you wanted to switch it back to a 5:30 start time, that would be fine with me.
Okay.
I can make that. So just figured I'd mention it.
The only thing with that is Nathan can't come. So do we care if he's an hour late instead of half an hour late?
I'd rather he not be, being we're kind of used to this already. Because an hour, half an hour is kind of, a lot of catch-up happens in that first half an hour. But then we're usually rolling, an hour in, So, but that's my opinion.
Is it nice for you to have the extra half hour to walk your dog and eat and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. But
okay.
I can do it. It's
really up to Steve, I think. Because he's the one that's kind of being inconvenienced a little bit because we're going a little later now.
Yeah. So far, it has not been such a big deal.
Okay.
So, I had to grab the door there. But were we talking about going later than we are now? Or staying as we are?
Dwayne was saying that he could go back to the original start time. Would you prefer that, Steve? Or are you okay with what we're doing right now?
I'm fine with this right now. I wouldn't want to put Nathan in a rough spot if that's, I think at this point that's kind of what we've been talking about. So if we can keep things that work for everybody, great.
Okay. And then maybe what we'll do if things change with Nathan, then we'll go back to earlier and then we can get another half hour in, which would be sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
And so our end time now is 4 hours from now, correct?
Yes.
3 hours, 4 hours.
Unless Steve tells me he needs to get off early.
Well, the upside today is that I'm actually in your guys' time zone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm in the lovely nation's capital of Canada, Ottawa.
Cool.
And Trevor, what province is that in? I'm gonna quiz Trevor.
Province?
Yeah. It's like a state, only they have to be fancy up there.
Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna just look it up, man.
I know.
He's like, let me search Google.
The trick is I ask because I don't know.
I don't either. I'm glad you didn't ask me because I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to guess Alberta. Is that right?
Nah, Ontario.
Okay.
Alberta's more like west, isn't it?
West. Yeah, it's west.
I really don't know anything about Canada.
I know that Vancouver is in British Columbia, and that's about the extent of my Canadian geography knowledge.
And we learned a little bit about Putin the other night, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I know most of the population lives within like 50 miles of the United States border. Or something like that.
Is that true?
Well, it's because some of the big cities, like Toronto is very close to Detroit, for example. Yeah. But it's based on population density, really.
Yeah, I plan to go to Vancouver once I'm back in Seattle because it's like a few hours away.
Nice city.
I just got my passport today. I'm like, I should get it out and show you guys my picture. I look like a thug.
Yeah, they won't let you smile for those.
I know, and I'm all like, with like my big beard and shit. I look like I just got out of prison and I'm ready to retake my turf. All right, so last week you guys had gotten through all of Castle Neritar. You got through the dungeon. You slew Drowmore Borngray and stole his fabulous sword from his corpse. Which, yes, which Uthgrim is wielding with great pride. And you also defeated Farblex Spattergoo, the Bullywug leader. He didn't have any cool magic items, though. And you found the teleportation circle. Oh, that reminds me. I have a retcon for you guys. I told you last week that the portal was one way, and I've since learned that that's not true. So we'll just retcon that. However, I will tell you, because someone made a really great Arcana roll. I think it was Naivara to figure that out. That you did figure out that it takes a different password to come back. So it's still basically one way for you guys, because you don't know the other password. But
and what is the password?
But it wasn't a question of whether or not we could go through
Right.
it. It was a question of whether or not something could come to us.
Right. Yep. But nothing did, so you guys were okay. The password was something. I forget. I have it written down.
Naivara
She's
did not
not
share
gonna
that
tell
information
us.
with you. She just put it in her bag.
Oh, so you don't know. So then I don't have to look it up. Naivara knows. She will whisper it so no one can hear. Not even the DM.
Because the DM don't even know.
Hey, I have it somewhere. I could find it if I really wanted to. And you guys wanted to wait for me to look it up.
That's all right. We know it.
It's like part of Naivara's insurance policy against like getting rid of her or anything else.
That's right.
All right. So you guys have leveled. So for people watching or in the chat, you guys are what now? Level 6?
6.
I'm this many.
Does anybody want to talk about any cool new power-ups you got now that you're level 6?
I now have a passive perception of 18.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty sweet. Uthgrim took a level in fighter, and he will be doing so from here on out. So he got a dueling ability, which ups his damage with a weapon, and second wind, which can get him a handful of extra hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
I scored level 6, guiding War God's Blessing, which is like my guiding strike. Let's see. I can use my reaction to grant a creature a +10 bonus to any attack roll, and I can choose this after I see the roll before the attack hits or misses. And I will try to remember that, but you guys can go ahead and call out for that.
How many times
Twice
can you do that?
Twice, and then I need a short rest.
Oh, so it does come back on a short rest.
So
Okay.
might as well take advantage of it because I can do it twice. So
And I'm not going to be a huge stickler on that because I know I've learned from Chrissy that I tend to kind of rocket through things. So sometimes you just literally don't have a chance to say something before I'm telling you, oh, it hit and here's the damage. So
if we desperately need something to hit, that'll
yeah,
help.
+10. I mean, as long as you,
as long
As
as
long as
you don't roll a 2.
1
right.
or 2. Even then, you'd still have like, with me, I have a +6 and a +1, so that's automatically an 8 if I roll a 1.
Yeah. The only drawback on it is I have to use my reaction to do it. So in the case where I've used my reaction, we're out of luck.
Okay.
Oh, Dwayne, did you see the thing about the concentration items?
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
So if I use that necklace of prayer beads for a concentration spell, it's just like any other concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so like the bless, you still can only have that spell going for concentration, and if you get hit, you have to roll and everything, which kind of surprised. I mean, I get it from a game point of view, but that's not the way I would have guessed it works.
Yeah, concentration was the way they came up with to keep track of all the crazy buff stacking that went on in earlier editions. So
Yeah.
I get it. That's fine.
Chrissy,
it's so cool. It basically allows me to prepare something else instead.
Yeah, totally. Chrissy, you got any cool new tricks?
I got some non-bard spells that count
Nice.
as bard spells.
Nice.
I got a nice aura of vitality. Got seeing how well that making Astig bigger. I've already decided, hey, I can do that, and got that spell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that ties in.
The camera, so.
And then she decided that since she never really sees any use for making plants, she decided to get a curse instead.
Nice. That
So
seems
here's
much
what
more.
I was going to do, because we're walking into probably a heavy combat area.
War
I was
zone.
going to
Dragons breathing fire everywhere.
I was going to take Beacon of Hope, which means it's a concentration, and any creature in range, which is 30 feet, will gain the maximum hit points from any healing. So it'll just be automatic maximum. And then I was going to take Mass Healing Word. Those 6 creatures heal D4 plus 3 as a action. But if you've got Aura of Vitality, that kind of works a similar way, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of...
No. Aura
No.
Vitality, healing energy radiates from me in an aura of 30 feet. Till the spell ends, I can grant
Set up, it don't make any difference. They can hear me.
healing as a bonus action per round.
Okay, so you can heal as a bonus action with that. Wow, that's nice.
Nice. Kyle?
I got a spell slot in health.
Nice. And well, you learned some new spells, right? You learned anything cool?
Not really. Not anything. I haven't really changed anything up yet because I'm pretty freaking stacked. I know there's plenty of spells that you gave me. I'm too paranoid to give away to like put someone else.
Well, no.
Featherfall.
Every time you level,
Featherfall.
you learn 2 new spells.
Yeah.
You don't have to get rid of old spells.
No, I'm just saying. I'm.
Oh, you
usually
mean what
keeping-
you have prepared? I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I can't give up Featherfall. You gave that to me. I feel like you gave that to me for a reason. I'm way too paranoid to give it up.
I love it.
That's smart.
Paranoia.
I like that. I like that.
That spell is a lot more useful than it used to be. Now that what is it, a reaction or a bonus action to cast? So that's pretty cool.
It's pretty great.
And I think it affects multiple people, I think, which it didn't used to do. I don't know.
Similar to how it works in Pathfinder. It's one of the only, I think, free action spells that Pathfinder has.
Cool.
There you go.
I talked about some Pathfinder on an interview for Game Master's Journey last week. Yeah, last week.
You should check it out.
I
Should I
played
not-
Pathfinder before, back in the day.
Should I not be listening to the world building ones? Is there going to be any spoilers on those, Lex?
No, I don't think so. I mean, there might be a little bit as far as like big picture stuff, but I wouldn't worry about it. and I plan to have you guys kind of help me with that too. Like once we start playing, I want to do it kind of like what Fate does, where the players can define things too.
Cool.
So I'm kind of setting the foundation and then cut you guys loose.
I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for the Zobaranzan game too when that starts.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Did you guys look at those backgrounds I came up with?
Oh no, I didn't see those. I didn't see those backgrounds.
I came up with a masseuse background because the Drow are all about massages, and a torturer background.
What kind of game is this? Did I have those two?
This is BDSM.
50 Shades of Grey.
Wow.
I did
BDSM,
say
the role
already I
playing
was gonna
game.
play a slave. Just saying.
Everybody needs a safe word. All right. Somewhere in there, I had a direction and I totally lost. Oh, so you guys are, you've got this portal that you're ready to go through. Unless you decide to say fuck it and go back to Waterdeep.
Did we want to do the thing that people were talking about at the end of last session where we use files?
Throw the body into the portal.
Files familiar to send a message to somebody to come pick up like the books and stuff for us.
Oh, yeah, that might be a smart idea too.
Sure, if you're willing to part with your familiar.
Yeah, I'm willing. The books are important enough to Naivara that you would be willing to do that. So.
We should let Naivara write the note because she'll be super precise about not only the location of things, but the handling of the books.
Yeah.
And she does have the material to write a letter on.
Cool. All right, so you guys send the bird off with instructions.
That's our first message. Oh. The second message comes in a more, I don't know, disgusting form. Namely the body of Borngrave, which we plan to send through the portal ahead of us.
I guess as we wake up, you know, everyone's kind of doing their morning rituals, packing up, all that, and Uriel casts mage armor. It's done.
Okay.
It's in.
Cool. All right, I have the aid spell. I'd like to throw that on Thurin, and who else wants some bonus hit points?
How many does that give me?
I was thinking about doing it as a level 3, so that would give you 10. An extra 10.
I don't have
Thurin for sure, because he's usually in there mixing it up.
I kind of wonder, can you give it to yourself?
Yeah.
Because as an observer, it seems like you get beat up a lot because you're right in the mix of things. And...
Okay, so yeah, myself, Thurin, and Tyval, once he gets here, we can tell him.
Tyval has a bank of hit points through his transformation, so I would say either Uthgrim because he's in the mix, or one of the weaker guys because they're squishy and having them die would suck.
All right, well, let's start an auction. I'll start the bidding at 5 gold. Who wants some hit points?
Naivara goes down more than Uriel.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, it's a level 3 spell then.
Yeah.
Thurin, Mastic, and Christy, your maximum and your current go up by 10.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I wish I could remember that. That's not on the sheet, is it? It's not.
There was another ability that the Ring of Protection ad that was put on the forum, right?
Yeah.
+2 initiative.
Yeah, +2 initiative.
I did, okay.
+1 armor class, +1 saving throws, and +2 initiative.
Getting a little bit of feedback from somebody there.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because everybody has headphones on. How is this happening?
Trevor has it off one of his ears. Could be that.
Oh, yeah, that could be. Does your mic turn off when you do that, Trevor? It's still doing it.
No, I have
a muted and it's not happening.
How about now?
Hello?
No.
Hello?
I still hear it.
Yeah, I still hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can also hear
apparently
us.
my mics don't work, and it's going off of my webcams. That might be doing it.
Well, unless your headphones are super loud, it shouldn't be picking them up. Weird.
I have no clue.
I don't either.
All right.
Let's talk really quiet.
See if Anyone in the chat, is it bothersome? Should I fix it?
Well, I don't know that we even know for sure it's you. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. Whatever it was. We just like to blame you, Trevor. I don't think that we know it's you.
It's like, yeah, no, it'd be me.
All right, so you guys cast some protective magic. And then what?
I think we get the corpse ready.
Yep.
Yep.
You mean the one that was strapped on Mastig's chest when he was giant?
Yeah. It's got to be like, is it smelly yet? Probably. I don't know.
That's a good question.
We should put makeup on it.
After 8 hours, it's gonna stink. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So let's send a stinky corpse through and.
And it's probably like pretty hacked up because you guys hacked it up killing him, and then it probably got hacked up some on Mastig's chest during the battle. So
that was the idea.
Whatever pieces we have left, we sent through.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we still have the head so they know who it is. It doesn't send as good of a message if it's just some guy,
There we are.
okay, I just got a message from Nathan. He just got a flat tire.
Oh, man.
So he's going to be particularly late.
Such bad luck.
Yeah.
Jeez. Nothing but car problems with that guy.
So we'll just say Tyvel is kind of tagging along, but not being very talkative.
I'm just sleepy every time we wake up.
All right, so you guys send the body through the portal. When Naivara says the word, the runes that are making up this circle under this mist light up with a red light that shines through the mist, and it actually kind of burns the mist away. So for a moment, there's no mist where this teleportation circle is. And then Borngrade's corpse vanishes. And then the lights kind of dim down again and the mist rolls back in.
See, guys, I told you that was the word.
Word.
So how long do we want to wait before we go through? Because we want to kind of like give them time to process shit.
Well, okay. I just had a thought.
About 5 minutes.
Youth Grim, we just sent something that's going to draw attention from where we're going into. So when
Right,
we
so we don't want to wait too long because otherwise they'll have time to ready an attack for us.
Yep. So let's go. Mastic jumps on the.
Yeah, who jumps into it? Like, yeah.
All right, everyone.
So
Yeah.
he's ready. He's like, this is like as soon as they realize this is a corpse, they'll be corpses.
Yep.
Okay.
What is
Let's
that?
go.
I like that.
Stub and sword at the ready.
Stub and
Right.
sword ready.
Rapier's out.
I've heard of sword and board fighting, but never sword and stub.
Harp in hand?
You need a hook.
Let's lay down a bless too, as long as we're at it.
Okay.
I need a new hand.
Spell from the necklace of prayer beads. It's an extra +4 to attacks and saving throws.
1d4, I think.
1d4.
Yep. Attack or saving throw. So I would like one. And Lithgrim
Yeah, I would take one.
and Thurin.
If you're willing to, sure.
All right, we got it. So I can put in 1d4 on the sheet here. Melee, ranged, spell attacks, saving throws. We are buffed.
Oh. All right. So someone say the magic word.
Of course not.
Baba Booey.
Whatever it is, she says it.
All right. So you guys see these runes glow red again, and you all feel this sensation like you're falling. and there's a flash of reddish colored light, and the next thing you know, you're somewhere else. There are dark pine woods all around you. You're on the slopes of a mountain valley. The air is cold and fresh. 2 ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along a path is a large house with stone on the ground floor, timbers above. Within sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in a gusting, fitful wind. A squirrel chitters and then falls silent. And I have a picture of the house that you see.
Ooh.
Is Born Gray's body still in the
Yes, yes. You also see Born Gray's body laying at your feet.
Do we see that? Did we see that flying thing above?
No. I never noticed that before. Yeah. Oh, and there's a dragon. Did I not mention the dragon? I think that's foreshadowing.
It's from cast resist cold.
Let's see. I think there was something else I wanted to tell you.
What time of day is it like?
Let's see. It's probably fairly early in the morning, because it was late at night when you guys took your rest. So it's probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9 in the morning. Pretty early. And these stones that you see are kind of moss covered. They're old and weathered. There's lichen covering most of their surfaces. But traces of white paint remain in a few of the grooves.
Can I do the dwarf history of stone check?
Sure.
All right, so this is a history check, but I double my proficiency bonus.
Nice.
So, which is 3. And I normally... Oh, I don't have proficiency. What? Okay. Yeah, that worked. Are they stones? Are they really stones?
Well, don't you get your bonus for that use? I think that's how it works.
Even if I don't? Let me check.
Yeah. Like, normally you're not proficient in the history, but if it has to do with stones, then you are.
Okay. Then I guess it would be 9.
Okay. You can just tell that they're really old, but when you're examining the stone more quickly, you see that the grooves seem to be some kind of letters or symbols. What languages do you speak, Mastig?
Of course, Common and Dwarven.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, they're not Common or Dwarven letters, but they look like letters of some kind or symbols.
So Master kind of does one of these things.
Uriel.
Elven, Draconic, and Sylvan are the ones that I speak.
Okay, you recognize them as Draconic letters. And let's see. There are quite a these stones around. Basically, if you kind of investigate a little bit, you find that there are a few other portals, like the one you just came through. And the stones seem to kind of have vague indications of where they go. One of them says Snowy Lands. One says Unquiet Swamp of Mournful Croaking. And one says something about the Lands of the Red Sun.
So I'm guessing the Unquiet Swamp of Mournful Croaking.
Yeah, that's the one you guys came from.
Okay, I see. Awesome.
Okay.
Wow, that's great. Look at that.
Whoa, that's cool.
Is that like a hand holding it up with claws and stuff? Can you turn it a little?
It's like a dragon.
Wow,
Nice.
that is sweet.
Hmm.
So, suppose we go to the house then.
All right, can you guys see your dudes? amidst all the blackness.
Mm-hmm.
I found him.
So what do you
Five of us
do?
in Tybal's menagerie.
Yeah.
Thurin.
From wakes up at less than full health? Question mark.
Thurin, you want to do a little percepting? Perceiving? Can I help
Perceiving.
Thurin perceive?
Percepting.
Sure.
Okay, you have
Sure.
advantage on that. Oh, and have guidance.
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm gonna listen first,
Are you just
just to see if I hear anyone.
okay? Sure.
Wow,
Oh.
that sucked.
Okay, you actually hear the sounds of some things coming towards you through the woods.
I hear something coming towards us.
Ready yourselves. Uthram will sort of move to the front of the group and kind of get low with his shield.
Yep. Best to go in front of the group and try to stand taller.
Thurin will get his rapiers at the ready.
Okay.
Battle axe in the batter up position. And I don't know how long we were here. My bless already wore off. It's only good for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have probably been here for a few minutes at this point.
Okay, I went a little overboard with that. I thought we were going to be coming right into the action.
Well, you don't know, right? Better safe than
Yeah.
sorry.
You know, Lex,
Yeah.
do you think Uriel could just take a look around, you know, and like recognize these forests? Like, is there like a history check I could do or something like that?
I don't think this is a place you've been before.
Okay.
So I mean, you can tell from the fact that it's noticeably cooler here than where you just were that you've come quite a ways north, and you do know there are mountains to the north of where you guys were. Well, there's the spine of the world if you go far enough north. This isn't that far north because they're not full of snow.
Would Uthram know? Because he came from the north and traveled south.
Yeah, you might know.
Just see what I could roll. See if this is something he'd know or remember. Maybe, I don't know, survival.
Yeah, that or history, either one.
I gotta go back. Start to switch back and forth. Yeah, no.
You're pretty sure these are mountains of some kind, but you're not sure which ones.
These are mountains of some kind.
No, Lex said you were pretty sure. You're not confidently sure those are
But
mountains.
he's gonna act confident.
That's right. That's right. All right, so you guys see some figures approaching through the trees. Two of the figures are quite large. They're about twice as tall as you guys. They're kind of stooped, bipedal creatures. They've got green skin, really ugly faces with like huge noses and big sharp teeth. Their hands are like overly large, and they have these huge claws on their hands.
Knowledge nature and knowledge arcana.
Nature. And you also see with
Have
these,
guidance.
you see with these two creatures, 3 of the ambush drakes that you guys have encountered many times before.
Plus 1d4 to ability check.
So 16.
Okay. They are trolls.
Yeah.
I hate ambush streets.
And ambush
Troll in the
drakes.
jungle.
So I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. Oh, you guys need more room than that.
Like, should we order ourselves as if we had set up the way we spoke?
Yeah, sure. There we go. And these guys aren't, like, ordered right yet either. Oh, my Roll20 is being even more bitchy than usual.
Mine's been lagging the past, like, half an hour.
So do it like that. And let's see.
Thorn will be kind of back here.
Yeah, that's about right. That'll work.
So Naivara knows that they're trolls. Does she know anything more than that? And is she willing to share it?
Let's see.
So we know about ambush drakes, but this is the first time we've run across trolls.
I think she would know the most kind of common wisdom, which is trolls are very hard to kill, and unless they are damaged with either fire or acid, they tend to just regenerate whatever damage you do to them pretty quickly.
So basically, Naivara would be like, Uriel, put your fire on the trolls. Literally, fire.
Yeah, he's already gonna go crazy with the fire today.
He does that anyway. All right. So you guys, can roll initiative. You are not surprised.
No wonder Thurn heard them. Big trolls stomping through the woods.
Yeah, they're not very sneaky. Oh, and the drakes. So these are ambush drakes. They're the lesser drakes that you guys have encountered. The meaner ones are the guard drakes. Oh, but they're fast, I guess.
The +2.
All right, so Naivara, you get to go first. You see these guys kind of lumbering toward you.
Okay. She's gonna go ahead and tell her friends to shoot pattern.
I lost you, Naivara.
Yeah, sorry, you're dropping out a little bit there.
Oh, sorry. I kind of started muttering. She is going to kind of warn her friends to shield their eyes and cast a hypnotic pattern.
Ooh. Sweet.
It's a
How does that work?
the wisdom save for every creature that sees it, which will charm the creatures that fail to save.
So everyone that sees it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's your save DC? Like 13? 14?
14?
14?
I really want to say it's 14.
So I'm going to have you guys make a wisdom save DC 10 just to see if you react to her warning or if you're like, what?
Now,
We look back.
That's 100% believable.
What save? What
wisdom.
kind of save?
Wisdom.
All right.
It's only a 10, so. See, I thought you guys would all make it, no problem, but I should have known.
Of all people, Uriel is like
Uthgrim looks directly in the light.
Uthgrim,
Kind of makes sense that Uriel doesn't listen to Naivara. Just Uriel's just like, I'm not gonna listen.
it's not even like defiance. He's just like does a double take at the trolls and.
So, Dwayne, you rolled a 20, right?
I did. I critted.
All right. So, since you rolled a 20, I'll take a page from Numenera, and I'll say that you can actually
grab Uthgrim and basically turn him.
Yeah,
the other
you
way.
can help one of the people who failed to look
Yeah.
away.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Awesome.
So you're
Don't
helping.
look, you dummy.
So you're helping Uthgrim.
Oh, right.
So you're helping Uthgrim.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
Sorry, Uriel, but you're always back.
Well, Uriel still has to make the wisdom save.
Yeah,
to
you
see
still
if
get the
he's
regular
charmed.
save. That was just to see if you look away.
Okay.
So yeah, he can still make the regular one. Oh man, wisdom is not what these guys are good. Whoa! I guess I lied.
Uriel at least wasn't charmed.
That guy fails.
The only way to solve this is to look really hard.
That one fails. That one it's 14, right, Chrissy? That one fails. And that one fails. So one of the trolls succeeded and everybody else failed. And what happens to the people that failed?
They are charmed.
Oh.
They are incapacitated with a speed of 0 unless they take damage or someone shakes them.
Okay.
Trolls are
And
stupid, aren't they?
how long does that last?
For up to 1 minute, it is a concentration.
Okay. And do they resave every turn or no? Oh, let's do that one.
I will find out. I
Okay.
did not write that down.
They probably do, but I don't know. We got a while before we need to know
I feel
that.
like I would have wrote
Yeah.
down if they do. I feel like just because it automatically ends if they take damage if someone shakes them,
Okay.
that they might not.
So Uriel, I guess you're not charmed. That's too bad. That would have been fun.
Well, it wouldn't have been bad because Naivara just would have walked over to him and shook him because she still had
Okay.
him.
Yeah. It just would have been funny because you would have been like,
Yeah.
wow, she's so pretty. I never realized before.
Well, it wouldn't. They're not charmed with her. They're charmed with a. It's basically just like a rainbow pattern that's just like
Oh, right.
swirls for a second here.
Okay, cool. He's like, look at the pretty lights.
Pretty much.
All right, that was cool. All right, so the drakes are all charmed. So even if they get a save, it'll be at the end of their turn, so they can't do anything.
Nope, it does not say that they get a save.
Sweet. Well, they're out. Mastig. was awesome.
Do I know? Can I perceive that one was not charmed, or that seems like something that would be kind of tough to
Make a
Yes.
perception roll.
perception?
Or actually, just tell me what your passive is. I guess if I let you roll, it's an action.
Yeah, passive is 13.
Yeah, I think you would notice because they all like their eyes kind of glaze over and their mouths hang open and they're like, oh, pretty lights. And one of them's like, I'm going to kill you.
That's pretty, pretty obvious then.
Yeah.
Let's make this a guiding bolt on that guy within 120 feet. I'll move my 25 feet. Oops. I think 5 just to get up there, and guiding bolt, which is a spell attack.
Nice.
D20, my spell attacks are +6.
Aw.
Oh well, so it goes. My guiding bolt didn't work, and that's
You
it.
guys are big wide.
Yep, done.
All right. Trolls. I'm gonna roll to see if the troll might possibly be smart enough to realize that his buddy that something is wrong. Oh. Yeah, he does. He looks at his buddy who's just standing there like, and he's like, blah, 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 blah. Does anybody speak giant?
No.
No?
Nope.
So yeah, so he says, blah, 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 blah. And I'll make another check to see if he thinks to shake him. No, he doesn't. So he just goes, oh, blah, 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 and then he comes after Mastic.
All right.
Completely pointless. All right. Keen smell. Well, that's not going to really help him. He is going to try to bite you and claw you.
That keen smell might be why they found us, though.
Actually, he's going to try to bite you and claw you twice.
Ooh.
So there's the bite, 14. That's a miss.
Nope, didn't get through the armor.
Claw is a miss. And another claw.
Ooh, that last claw sunk.
So
That one's
that
up.
is 12 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And Uthgrim.
Don't forget about your temporary hit points.
Yeah, I got it factored in.
Okay.
Uthgrim is going to rush up like quietly, intently, and just rush up here and like basically try to hold the line with Mastig, and why not just try to crash into him to knock him down? See how that works on a large creature that probably
Do
has.
a shove?
Yeah, I'll try to shove him to the ground. Why not?
Yeah, cool.
Is there any kind of thing about if they're bigger than you?
I
have...
don't know that offhand, Lex.
I could see you having disadvantage if they're...
I would have
right.
thought that maybe they had advantage on their roll. But
I'll look real quick. That's the shove feat, right? Or the shield feat?
Yeah, but it uses the shove function, so it's probably just as easy to look. Although I don't know, maybe it's not.
I'd say they'd probably have advantage.
Shield Master.
It does the Shield Master thing. I don't think it says.
Oh
shove,
yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna look that up. I don't have my PDF.
Doesn't say anything about size. It just says that can be no more than one size category larger.
Okay. So that must figure into their strength score, probably. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's got a decent strength score. So you rolled a 24.
Yeah,
and
Do you want War God's blessing for that?
For the 24, nah.
He rolled a 16. So you do shove him over. The bigger they are.
Shoot.
Uthgrim's just gonna fucking wail on this guy now with a couple of attacks.
This one.
18 for 11.
That hits.
Okay. And 23 for 10.
Okay.
So he's just cutting down on him. He's trying to keep the attention of this guy and him and Mastic now, like kind of dancing around him a little bit.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Thurin.
Seeing as how he's 5 feet too far away, he's going to use his bonus action dash to get there and then swing with Kredzer.
Okay.
You have advantage because it's prone.
Yep. Which means you get your sneak attack.
Advantage with +7.
That is a hit.
Yeah, we'll just go with the damage off of this. Ignoring the roll. 24 damage.
He is bloodied at this point.
I like that one poke you do more damage than I did with 2.
That would be his turn.
Well, he does have a pretty uber magic weapon, so.
Well, yeah.
And he's a rogue. That's
attack,
what they do. Uriel.
Well, that's up to 3d6 now. Yeah, that's pretty huge.
Soon to be
Uriel's going to move here,
46.
Okay.
and he's going to cast a line of fire. I guess Scorcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you are making your friend safe from that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See, if I was a real dick, I'd say, "Oh, you didn't say that."
I forgot you could do that, so I was just like, oh, okay.
Roll saves, guys. Yeah, it's a level 2 spell, so he can protect 3 people from it. It just like moves around you and doesn't hit you.
So
All
now
right.
does the creature get advantage because he's prone or something? Or
He does against ranged attacks.
yeah.
Well, that's to hit. So he just has to roll save.
Oh, right.
So Dex is probably not his forte. Oh, he actually has a bonus. He did fail to save, so that's 15 fire. And basically the way the mechanics work is since he took fire damage, he won't regenerate next turn.
Yeah. Cool. So just get those fire bolts ready.
Yeah. So yeah, Uriel just shoots out this like column of fire that somehow goes around Thurin and Mastig and still hits the troll. Naivara.
Okay. He's gonna go ahead and step up here. And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the troll, which is a wisdom save.
Two 6s.
Is it wisdom?
Yep.
Okay.
So he failed, so he takes 14 damage and has to run away from me.
Okay.
I think he's gonna survive that.
And he uses his reaction to do that? Right?
Reaction away from me.
5, 10. So he runs back to here.
Who's going to use the reaction to attack? Any of us? Who's Grimwood?
Yeah, I just rolled 9.
Oh, you already rolled yours. Okay.
Oh, whoops, I guess.
I'll use that.
You know, he didn't say, so I'm going to use my War God's Blessing to make that a 19.
Okay.
I feel like he probably just got murdered.
I think we all hit.
11 plus 14, 25 plus...
Not that he could have made it all that way
31.
because he was prone when she first did it.
I think he just gets fucking
Okay, so Mastig hit him for 11 and Uthgrim hit him for
14.
14.
And then Thurin hit him for 6.
Let's see. Yep.
Blended.
He's at negative hit points.
That is just mean. That's just rude.
So, yeah, okay.
I picture it as kind of a joint attack. We all swing at the same time.
Uthgrim would have like cut like the back of his hamstring, making him like fall prone, like on the one knee, and Mastig comes over top with a big axe, and then like third finishes with like a sword right through the eye.
It's like we can all kind of hear Naivara behind us start doing something. We're like, oh, here we go. Here's our chance.
I like it. It works.
Yeah,
Oh.
it worked well.
For future reference with that spell, Chrissy, it's a 30-foot cube that it affects. So actually, you definitely would have affected all the bad guys, but everybody else didn't really need to roll for it because they weren't
gotcha.
in the area.
Yeah.
So we'll remember that next time. Although that was kind of fun.
30.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right. So ambush drakes are all charmed, so they don't do anything. I kind of pictured them like in a cartoon with like the little birds flying around their heads. Mastig.
I guess let's move to the troll and start hacking.
Okay.
Right? Oh, my short dwarf legs won't get me there. Let me pull out a hand axe. I'll chuck a hand axe at him for 5.
That'll hit.
And he snaps out of it, wondering what the heck happened to his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're done. I'm done.
All right. So this troll now dies because he took fire damage. Whoops. And this troll is going to attack Mastig. There's a 17. That's a miss. 23.
That'll hit.
And an 18.
Yep, those are both hit. 2 claws.
Oh, 18 hits you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one does...
Naivara is going
11.
to cut inwards for the damage.
Okay. On this one? Did I just roll or the next one?
The first.
Okay. So you only
5
take
less.
6 slashing from the claw, and the second claw hits you for 9.
Good choice on which one to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see, can you do anything else? He will actually continue moving to here. He kind of hit you as he ran by. Uzgrim.
What an arsehole. So Uthman's going to move up here and then kind of like duck like a little bit as he goes by and then try to knock him to the ground again. Or knock this guy.
Okay.
18. Oh, yeah.
Man, this is just fucked up, man.
It's the footwork. It's the footwork. He just kind of like slid by.
Yeah.
The guy was like reacting. Boom. Hit him while he was off.
Like dive at his knees. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Fucking hack down.
He's like, whoa!
23 for 14.
Uthgrim troll pusher.
14 and 11?
Yeah. The other upside to pushing him down is that it means he will have a harder time getting to our allies.
Yes, because that takes half his movement to get back up.
So that's it for
Thurin.
1, 2, 3. He's kind of gonna go at the same pace that Uthgrim was, kind of reap behind him.
Okay.
Sees that he got knocked down, and thinks that that's his chance to take him out.
Okay.
So this is with Kredser with advantage. A 17.
Yes.
That hits.
Yep.
All right, 17 damage on the first hit. And then with his second rapier, does a 19 hits for another 5 damage.
Okay. He is bloodied now.
And that's his turn.
Uriel. Oh, we lost Uriel. Naivara, you want to go while we wait for Kyle?
I mean, do I want to? Not really, because I was kind of waiting to see what Uriel did before I decided what I did.
I'm sure he'll firebolt him or something similar. And yeah, I don't think he'll kill him. I don't think he'll do enough to kill him. If that helps you.
And she's gonna step over. And she is going to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Okay. Oh, wait. He's back. Do you want to wait?
Yeah.
All right, fireball on the second troll.
Ha! I guessed right. I guess that's what you're going to do, Kyle.
Good guess.
Yeah, I'm not that big of an enigma.
A man of mystery.
More God's blessing.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Okay. The 17 will do it for 6.
Nice.
Or hang on to say, isn't a 1 always a miss, though?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
But
So you can
Kyle,
save your thing, Dwayne.
All right.
Uriel should have advantage on that because the troll is prone.
No, in fact, he should have
Shouldn't he?
disadvantage on it.
Yeah, so there's no, like, no matter how you view it mechanically, I just don't think that's ever going to be a hit.
Yeah,
Alright.
you would have actually had disadvantage, and yeah, a 1 automatically misses. So,
Oh, okay.
but Dwayne, you don't waste your thing.
Okay.
Somehow
Thank
Clang It In lets you know that it's a lost cause with this shot.
you. All right.
It's just
Maybe,
too
like-
far wide.
Uriel, last moment, just like, thanks. Wait, maybe I should do another spell. Mid-cast, and totally fucks it up.
For a second, he thinks he has 2 hands, and then he realizes he doesn't.
Now, if it would have been a 2, it'd be cool if he like fire bended it towards him.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, who does Naivara think out of this person, and this person, which one of them seems to her has had the most trouble hitting?
I don't. Probably Uriel.
Yeah, but she doesn't. But Uriel isn't going to be helpful in this
Well,
particular.
I missed with it. I missed with a guiding blast.
Yeah,
guiding bolt, and then I hit with my hand axe. So I don't know
Okay,
what that
so
does.
she's gonna step up here. With her bonus action, she is going to grant Mastig a Bardic Inspiration die. And she is
Cool.
going to cast Dissonant Whispers, making the troll run away if he fails his wisdom save.
Okay.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
He succeeds with a -1.
He only takes 5 damage. But Mastic still has.
All right. The drakes are charmed. They can't do anything. Mastig.
Oh, all right.
Fire damage! Fire damage, God.
Can we do a great axe attack?
Okay.
And now Bardic Inspiration. Can you step over? I mean, that's any D20 roll, right? After it's rolled, I can add it to hit.
Yeah.
I will add. I'll use the Bardic Inspiration die there,
Okay.
Which is 1d8.
making it a 16 for 10.
That does hit. And I forgot that he did stand up. I didn't say that, but
Okay.
he did. But yes, 16 hits.
Okay, so 10 damage, 10 slashing. And do I want to do another one? I think we're going to wipe this guy out, so I think I'm going to hold on to my extra hits, whatever those things are called.
Okay.
So I'm good. I'm done.
All right. So the troll regenerates a bit. And I think he's going to attack Thurin. That Kredzer really hurts when it hits. Oh! Crit right out the gate. And that's going to miss. And another.
Oh!
Might want to retcon that. That
What do I
second
got?
attack.
What do I got? Like anything that can help it. No.
Wow.
Still helping that.
Okay, so he hit you with a bite, which was a crit. So that one is 11 piercing. And then the claw
There
is
goes the temporary.
the scary one. Oh, that wasn't too bad. 16 slashing.
So 11 and 8, so 19 total using his reaction for the second one.
Okay. That could have been worse.
So 19.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
It definitely hurt him though, but not enough to do half his damage.
And remember, those aren't temporary hit points I give you. They raise your maximum and your current. So if you heal, you can get them back.
All right, I
Yeah.
just put them in there as temporary, but I'll fix it.
It seems like it kind of works if you change your hit points on your core stats page. If you don't mess with the maximum there, but you can crank up the maximum on your token.
Okay.
And it seems like that's kind of working for me. I don't know if it'll work for other people too, but
Makes sense, because that way you don't have to make any changes to your stat sheet. Worry about, oh, I forgot to change it back.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Uthgrim.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to knock this guy out of the head.
Okay.
He did enter my friend.
You knock him down.
Oh man, these draws go down so easy.
I know, and they get a +4. They've got an 18 strength. You're
Uthgrim's
just too
knows
good.
Big on Uthgrim. 13. And advantage is so low. 23 for 15.
Yeah, he goes down.
He just like hacks him to pieces, like starts kicking the pieces around.
I don't think are you getting your sword attack on there? I'm not sure that's working, Steve.
Sorry?
It looks like it's adding 5 to your roll, or I don't know.
Should be no, I think so. It's adding 7.
Okay, because I see the brackets sword attack mod and brackets. Makes me think that it's not reading whatever that sword attack.
No, there's another. Yeah, no, that 7 is the sword damage mod, and then the other one is a query asking me if I'm raging, and then if I say put a 1 in, it'll add that 2 extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Fancy.
I know, right? Another DM taught me all about macros. So.
Thurin.
With my passive perception, can I see that the drakes are still charmed?
Yeah.
Alright, just because he doesn't want to get in close without his teammates being there, he's going to swap out his rapiers for his bow and shoot at this bottom one down here.
Okay.
Bows aren't his strong suit. Let's see how this goes. A 9.
That is a miss.
Still can't shoot a bow. He's gonna move 5 feet, or 10 feet down and end his turn. Right,
Okay.
that's all he does.
Uriel.
Now, is this guy dead?
He's down. You don't know if he's dead or not.
Alright, well then Uriel is going to, sword in hand, walk to him, like...
Naivara did tell you that you need to make sure you do fire damage to the trolls. Specifically fire damage. So you do
Fire
know
or
that.
Poison.
Okay. Shoot, what could I even use in this situation? So he'll use Agatha Scorcher again. Let it right through him.
Oh, he can't do a dex save, so it automatically hits him, don't it?
Yeah.
Very smart thinking.
Yeah, just for future reference, Kyle, you could have done that with like a firebolt. You didn't need to use a second level
If he's-
spell.
Well, if he's on the ground, and I was closing the distance, then
Yeah, but
that
I'm
would
just
make
saying you could have
trouble.
used your cantrip instead of burning a second level spell slot. Because you just
Okay.
need to do some damage. It didn't really matter how much.
Okay.
But he is definitely on fire now.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right, Naivara.
Naivara's gonna wait and see which of the drakes Mastig attacks, and
Okay.
when Mastig gets in, closes in with one of the drakes, she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Cool.
She's
Mastig.
Should I just pick another one? I'll yell that out to the group.
Sure.
5, 10,
Let's
okay.
go one by one.
And battle axe.
Okay, so you can do your spell if you want, Chrissy. 14 wisdom. Oh, he fails.
Wow. Back to the
And Mastig, that is a hit for 5.
5.
He takes 5 slashing, 3 psychic, and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Cool.
Turn. I'm done.
So Boothgrim will follow Mastic's lead. 5, 10, 20, 25, 35. And I'm just going to attack.
Okay. Oh.
Yes. Although for Ken, so not the most explosive ever, but
He is very bloodied now.
25 for 11.
He is dead.
I didn't even knock you down.
Death, the ultimate disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it for sure.
T-shirt. I smell a T-shirt.
I like that one actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thurin.
one more time at the middle one. Does a 24 hit,
Yes.
10 damage.
Okay, 10.
It's about
middle
time
one,
he hits
huh?
with that bow.
Okay.
Then he's gonna start closing the distance.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Uriel.
Uriel will just kind of move right here and cast a firebolt on that
Okay.
Drake.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Beautiful damage.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Naivara.
She's gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery at that guy.
Okay. He failed.
He takes 4 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Cool. All right. He's going for the archer. Rawr!
Disadvantage on first attack roll.
Let's see. Wow, none of his special abilities apply.
That don't sound good.
He rolled a 5. Mastig.
He only gets one attack.
Yep.
Step chop.
You guys fought these in the first session, remember?
19
Oh.
damage on a crit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Holy shit.
It's gonna obliterate it.
Yeah, you killed him and like his next of kin.
Yeah. last week.
Holy
my turn.
crap.
So you mean the one below him automatically dies, right?
I'm just going to get in position for the next one here. Barely even
All right.
break stride.
Nice.
You just like backhand him as you go by. Uthgrim.
Uthgrim will make his way down and here. And what to add insult to injury, why don't you shove him? A little shove.
Shove him.
Shove him to the ground.
Seriously, man? I mean, seriously?
Can he even make an athletics check when he's incapacitated like that?
I missed the second one. Probably.
He's shoving giants, animals with 4 legs.
Actually, I'll give you advantage.
I got advantage, and I still missed.
Oh, right. Okay. But the first one hit, right? For 10?
Hits, yeah.
I got an idea. Let's just skip this whole next part and have Uthgrim push the house over. We'll just be done.
Yeah, you know, I looked everywhere in the house. I cannot find a strength bonus for it, so... All right, Thurin.
All right. As he's striding down, he quickly puts his bow away, pulls out his rapiers, and stabs them both at the same time.
Okay.
So 21 for 13 and a crit for 15.
All right, you kill him. Actually, the first hit killed him, and then you stab his dead body for good measure.
He's like,
Nice.
I'm not sure if you're dead.
Die, motherfucker, die!
Mastic walks over to Naivara and just takes the knee and takes off his helmet. Bravo, lady.
That
Naivara
was
just
ridiculous.
does that little like curtsy thing, like.
You guys have a gift for taking what should be a somewhat challenging encounter and just making it a joke.
Like stretch points.
I'm glad bards are finally OP.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously. Well, that and someone that knows how to play one, you know.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people out there playing bards aren't using those abilities.
That was a sweet spell. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
All
spell was
right.
that?
Hypnotic pattern.
Blah, 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 blah.
So
And
that
And it gave
happened.
us just enough time too, because it would have worn off the next turn.
All right.
So I'm going to break out my prayer beads.
Okay.
And use my cure wounds off the prayer beads as a second level. So what modifier do I use for the prayer beads? Usually for cures, for me it would be my wisdom.
Yeah,
but-
it's as if you cast it, as
As if
far
I
as that
cast it.
goes. Yeah. So use your bonus.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Thurin's about 20 under.
Oh, are you hurt that bad? Shit.
I got hit for 19 with those 2 crits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
the
was gonna say,
same
should
turn.
you actually do that, or should we take a short rest? Because
Yeah, I do have 6 hit
inspiration
dice.
dice left, or I could probably use my inspiration die back.
Yeah. Can I retcon that, Lex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's take a couple minutes.
Okay.
While the characters take a couple minutes.
All right.
Couple
So
minutes being an hour.
Whoever's going to spend hit die may also gain an additional 1d6.
We're taking
On
a
the
short
rest?
rest?
Yeah.
Ooh. I think that's not a great idea in character.
an hour. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with the cure.
I was thinking like just because we're in the middle of the woods here, it's not necessarily like a prime defensive position. Could somebody provide for me the rationale for why we would do it? Might help convince me that.
I wasn't saying we should do it like in the middle of where we just had a battle. I'm just saying we should find a spot nearby and take a short rest, as opposed to spending a spell.
Well, it wouldn't have been a spell. It actually would have been off my necklace of prayer beads.
It even though it's off your prayer beads, it's still spending a spell.
Yeah,
that's why I said a spell
day.
and not spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go to the cabin.
Yeah, I was just worried, like, Lex is away right now, but he'll watch this later. But like, if we take short rests too often, I think eventually what we're gonna encounter is Lex saying, "Yeah, too many," and we're gonna start facing attacks.
Yeah.
So just I don't know. That's just me kind of saying that. Let's think it over. If we're convinced that's the right thing, then let's do it. But
I don't think we should spend a spell right now, though, for it.
It seems like
I mean, we just talked about spells like crazy in the fight, so I'm not sure that, you know what I mean? Like, one cure spell is not going to break the bank if, you know, 2 agonizers, scorchers, and other stuff.
My thinking was, we just got here, we took this out. Everybody else is still relatively, you know, intact.
Yeah,
and that's fine. We can do that. I was just saying.
Yeah, I hear you. I tend to jump towards spells. I know, and plus I rolled really well.
All right, so you take that 17.
Yeah. So we'll just take a couple minutes and.
I've got a potion of somebody. I'd be happy.
I will be right back.
I would be happy to pass over a potion of healing if somebody needs it.
So, what I say? I'm down 19.
Yeah.
How long does the hit point thing last for?
8 hours.
8 hours. So.
Man, how's Dad's pretty jacked, right?
So should I use healing potion? Like a healing potion? How many first level spells do you get now, Master?
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Did you have that baby under your desk the whole time? It was just like a magic trick.
It's just like, yeah, no.
Did you just have a baby? What did I just see there?
Am I the only one here that has a desk baby?
Oh.
Good luck, you know.
And your dad's pretty jacked.
Oh yeah, he's a bodybuilder.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I try, but I just don't. I don't have the same body physique as him.
You're still young, man. It's not until you get older that you kind of like pack on the muscle the same way.
No, I have a brother that's just a few years older than me, and he's fucking barrel chested.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's a literal bear.
So did we resolve that we are not in fact taking a rest?
I think so.
I don't think we should.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't seem to fit narratively that we would just stop for an hour right here, right after we rested before, and yeah.
I'm like, even though you guys are still fairly hurt, you guys are still in pretty good shape regardless. So.
Yeah, and I can throw a heal at you, Thurn, if you want one. You need a cure wound, or?
I'd say cure wounds level 1, and what rest he could always use a healing potion for.
Okay, so take a level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah.
And that'll be 1d8 plus 3. I'll roll it. Come on, baby. Oh, there you go. 7.
Nice.
Not bad. So that puts me up to. Yeah. Then 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
All right, and Lex, Thurin's
Yes.
gonna go ahead and drink one of his healing potions that he has.
Okay.
4.
Oh,
Ew.
man.
Had that one for too long.
Yeah, that was starting to go
Yeah.
bad. You're supposed to refrigerate those, man.
He's definitely feeling much better now.
That
And
healing
he's
potion
ready
was
to go on
skunked.
for more. Yeah, he gets half of it down. He's just like, "Bleh, bleh." That's why he doesn't get more.
Just one of those moments where you drink it and it, you know, goes down the wrong hole and you just start coughing it up.
That's what it is. Yeah, goes down.
So
About throws up.
the
but
lodge in
doesn't.
front of you guys looks to be a fairly ancient building. The upper floor is wood and plaster over a fieldstone lower floor. The shuttered windows. The roof is completely overgrown with moss. A
Set it on
single
fire.
door stands slightly open, and smoke pours from one of the 3 large chimneys. And you also see that there are 2 good-sized outbuildings as well.
Set it on
This
fire.
might seem like a strange question, but any smells, like apart from the smoke?
Well, you guys are in like this pine forest, so you smell
Oh,
like
we're not too close yet. Okay.
no.
I'm just thinking like trolls probably stink, and we might get a sense of whether or not they're more.
Yeah, those
Did we loot
trolls
the
definitely
bodies
stink.
before we walk away?
We haven't walked away yet.
Yeah, let's loot them up.
Okay.
Loot them trolls.
I'm gonna grab water real quick.
Loot.
Hang on. They didn't give me treasure for these guys. I gotta look it up. Doo.
Set it on fire.
Set the treasure on fire?
No, set the house on fire.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
really keen on this.
You guys have upgraded to the next treasure table
Oh,
with these
shit.
guys.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Sweet.
I know we gotta buy some healing potions. This is.
Yeah.
I spent
We really
way
do.
too many spell slots on heals. It's just ridiculous. When I got $1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, we should all be just carrying like 10 healing potions.
How much does Thurin have still?
All right.
117 platinum.
Okay. I don't know if this makes sense, but between the 2 trolls, you find, and the, well, I guess the dragons wouldn't have anything. Between the 2 trolls, you find 1,300 copper pieces. And, oh, wait, hang on. Forget that. I can't use the table properly. Oh my. Yeah, you don't find 1,300 copper pieces. That was a good roll. Instead, you find 50 gold pieces and
Easier to
70 platinum pieces.
Holy shit, Nikes.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Much easier to
Yeah.
carry.
Yeah,
That's like $400 right there. Sweet.
Those copper are a trap.
All right, let's
That
throw in the
was,
haversack.
That was a high D100 roll, so the lower it goes, the worse it probably is.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw it in the party treasure hoard. You guys all right with that?
Oh yeah, totally.
Perfectly.
I just got an update from Nathan, and what did he say? He says the wheel is rusted on.
Oh no.
He doesn't think he's gonna make it tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not funny, but it's like
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
after
Now I
that,
understand.
it's like-
For a second, I didn't understand what he was saying. Okay,
If
I
the bolts,
understand
if
now.
the bolts are
Yeah. Oh,
or
I've
the
had
nuts
to.
are rusted onto the bolts, he's not doing anything at the roadside.
Yeah, that's hard
Karma.
enough to deal with if you're in a shop.
Yeah.
Much rather on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
He's gonna get total. That's a bummer.
I wonder if he's watching.
Yeah, he said he's watching it on his phone or something.
oh, is he?
Yeah,
You could do
Feel
that?
for you, dude.
Jeez, wow. We're living in the fucking future.
I know, right?
It's not pretty on the phone, but you can do it.
All
I
right.
tried to
Pretty
do it
all
when
the
I was in
time.
Florida.
I'm here, by the way.
Wow, you guys are fucking rich. My God.
We have nothing to spend money on.
I know.
Let's go to the. What was it? The
City of Brass.
Realm of Fire? Yeah, City of Brass.
I see under our party treasure hoard, we've got some potion of greater healing, 2 potions of healing. Is that right?
Yeah.
We it's in the haversack. We still haven't distributed it.
Oh, cool. Maybe we should do that. One of greater healing, 2 potions of healing, and oil of etherealness.
Yeah.
So I'll take one of the potions of healing.
Yeah, let's give Thurin the potion of greater healing, just because he's like a resident, like...
He's also the guy who shoves healing potions down people's throats.
Exactly, exactly.
He's the medic.
Yeah, he's our off healer.
He's the fastest one out of all of them.
No, that sounds...
Second fastest.
So there's
That's
still
not
one
true.
potion of... There's still one other potion of healing on the...
I'll take the other one.
Steve,
Nope.
35 plus 35 plus 35 all in one turn.
That's true. That's true. But how are you going to do anything at the end of that turn?
One's a bonus action. One's you have a point. Well, he can go 70 with his bonus action
Yeah,
and
it's
still
still faster.
jump it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can oil yourself up. Look, Grim, you can oil yourself up with this stuff.
Yeah.
Potion
Oh,
of greater
etherealness?
healing.
With
then
my
you can-
fastest sword.
Fabulous.
What's greater healing?
I think it's double. I think it's 44 plus 4.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And then you have the spell etherealness, which is... Oh my gosh.
A lot of cross-referencing.
Yeah, you step into the border regions of the ethereal plane. It's good for 1 hour. You remain in the border ethereal for 1 hour. During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot. You can hear the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. You can only affect and be affected by other creatures on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal can't perceive you and can't interact with you, unless a special ability lets them do so. You ignore all objects that aren't on the ethereal plane, allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane you originated from.
Man, this is like the best scouting potion that you have of all time. You just walk through walls, like, yeah, no, it's cool. Oh, you can't see
And
me.
there are some creatures that can transition to the ethereal plane. So if you ever face something like that, it'd be a way that you could actually hurt them when they phase over to the other plane.
I feel like that's a good potion to give Thurin.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I also wonder if Lex is giving us a hint, like, hey, you might not want to just use it.
No, actually, I'm not. I have no
Okay,
idea if there's any of
okay.
those in the adventure. I'm just.
All right, that's good. Yeah,
Potion
I
of
totally
what?
agree with you, Chrissy.
Etherealness.
It's called an oil of etherealness.
You want to post etherealness in the chat? So I know how the heck it's spelled.
Oh,
Hey, that's a real word, man. Nerds did not make that word up. That's a real word.
yeah. This is one of those Gary.
There's a lot
one
of
those,
people who can't spell.
It's one of those words that Gary Gygax put all these crazy words in his books way back in the day. And it's, how else would you know about what like polymorph or transmogrify? These great words.
I was getting super stoked about getting the ultimate like Glorantha book, and then I realized it was like $120. I was like, or maybe not. But it's 800 pages. 2 volumes.
I think Uriel would look for signs of civilized life around the lodge, like boots at the door, chopped wood, maybe like some clothes hanging.
Well, you do
Drying.
see there's smoke coming from one of the chimneys.
So are we all walking towards the hunting lodge now?
Hunting lodge or outbuildings? What do you guys think?
I'd
think-
probably check the outbuildings first.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe like watch the front door while like 2 of us check the outbuildings, a couple of us watch the front door, sort of thing, just so we don't get surprised.
That makes sense.
Naivara
I'll
is
watch the
terrible
doors.
at watching things. She can sometimes not even see her own shoes.
Sorry, just 1 second.
So I'll move myself to about there to keep an eye on the front door.
Yeah, the front door is right here.
Uriel will do that with Mastic.
The whole
Thurin's
time I
the
want
best.
to try to keep the other guys in view. If I can. Sorry.
So Thurin's the best one to sneak and see now.
Yeah.
Where are the outbuildings?
They're behind the building.
Oh, do we know they're there then?
Well, they're kind of to the side, so you can see them, but they're back behind the building.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Naivara would like to be in that like middle position where she can see the people who are in the front and see the people who are going to the outbuildings.
Here, I tell you what, I'll reveal around so you guys can get a sense of like how big this is.
Am I gonna need to zoom out more? All right.
So that way you can kind of see how big the building is, I think. Could even... Do it like that.
That's better. That's a good view of it.
Whoops. That's
Oh,
not
too
what I meant
much.
to
Too
do.
much.
Wrong tool. All right. So yeah, the buildings are kind of behind and to the right-hand side.
So does Uthgrim want to go with Thurin behind?
Yeah, he will. The only thing is where he now wears armor, he's not super stealthy, so just to bear that in mind. But he'll definitely accompany you.
Naivara wants to take the position at like this corner where she can see the people who are keeping an eye on the door and see the people who are going this way, because she has that nifty message spell where she can warn either party if the other's in trouble.
So Thurin's gonna say, even if you're clanking, we can still try to go sneakily.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot, right?
Why not?
Okay, sure, I'm down.
So for me and Uthgrim.
All right, so the first...
Oh, wrong one. Whoops. Wow, I rolled a 1.
So Uthgrim and Thurin are checking out the outbuildings, right?
Man, Uthgrim made you look like a fool.
I hit the wrong button, or I would have had probably a better roll.
The first one...
Man, you got the roll.
The first one is a stable, and it's empty. And this isn't where it is in relation to the building, but...
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, you guys check it out, and it is empty.
Any signs that it's been used recently? Like, is there fresh hay in there? Is there any,
yes,
like, droppings?
And give me, if you have either survival or animal handling.
I have at least one.
How far away is it from the building?
It's behind the building, about maybe 20, 30 feet behind the back wall of the building.
Thurin will help him with the survival, because he can.
Can I have guidance on them? You guys still close enough? What's the range of it?
You have to touch them.
Oh.
Yeah. But if Thurin's helping, it gives him advantage. So you guys kind of look around, and you think that in addition to horses, they are keeping something else here. You find some feathers that are very large feathers.
We know how much Mastic likes feathers.
And since with the advantage roll you got a 20, Uthgrim, I'll tell you that you recognize them as wyvern feathers.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Uthgrim doesn't remember a whole lot about wyverns, but he remembers them being like meat suckers. And so he's going to actually put a couple of those feathers away to show them to somebody like Naivara. Who
Okay.
knows a lot more about everything.
Whoops.
Darren's gonna be like, do you know anything about these?
Yeah, I think they're wyvern feathers, big, ugly, flying things.
No.
Pretty much.
Darren would have no idea what a wyvern is, so.
Would he know that they're poisonous?
Yeah, sure. Here's a picture.
I think I remember them being kind of poisonous.
They're really cute.
Yeah, man, like this. Good look.
They may be cute, but they sound dangerous.
Yeah, they're
I know
actually-
they're
Deadly.
dangerous, but
They're actually dragons. They're in the dragon family. So
I know they're dangerous, but
That's way too much like almost biology for him.
Darren still has no idea what the heck it is.
All right. So
All
so what are you gonna do now? You gonna go check out the other building?
Yeah. Well, what do you
Darren's
think,
gonna
sir?
try to re-sneak.
Oh, come on, man! I had one good roll. We don't want to re-sneak.
Sneak.
Well, he rolled a 1. That's better.
I suppose that means I'm just gonna roll.
And I assume Thurn would probably be ahead of Lithgrim.
All right. So you guys find another building. It's a stone outbuilding with a mossy roof and no windows. The solid oak doors at either end are 9 feet tall. The whole thing resembles a small barn.
So we should listen at the door.
How far away is that building?
That is even a little bit farther back. It's probably about 60 feet back from the back wall of the hunting lodge.
Okay. Darren's gonna listen at the barn door.
Okay.
Or what the door.
Make a roll. Perception. You hear the sounds of something moving inside, but you have no idea what it is. It sounds
gonna
large, though. Larger
He's gonna
than a
whisper
human.
whisper to Lithgrim saying, "There's something large inside."
Okay,
Anyway, we can.
Naivara seeing them move out of range of the spell, she should probably be able to guess that, she would send a message to Mastig saying that she has to move up the building a little bit farther and move up so that way she could keep them within range.
Okay.
Uthgrim would say to Thurn, what do you think? Find some way to block the doors closed. Which way do they swing, Alex? Can we tell?
They swing out.
Oh. Yeah. Do we have any extra? Ooh, I have an idea. Uthgrim can take a couple of. Is it 2 doors that swing outwards on either side, or one
Yeah.
on either side?
Yeah.
One. Okay. So Uthgrim for each of the doors. So using a total of 4 javelins.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's only one door on each side.
1 door on each side. He'd still use 2 to bolster the strength of it.
Okay.
And put 2 of them down, like stuck down into the ground, and wedge them down so that the doors will come out and bang up against those to trap
Okay.
whatever's in there.
Okay. Cool.
I like it.
Seeing Uthgrim barring the doors, Naivara would send a message and ask him what's going on. He can reply.
Naivara? Is it you?
Yes, what's going on?
You're talking to me in my head.
That's what's
I have
going
to
on.
cast a spell every time I send you a message. Short and sweet. What's going on?
Short and sweet, just like you and Mastic. but anyways, there's something inside, Third says. We're gonna block it in.
Oh boy.
Uthgrim's like, Naivara, is that you?
If she was whispering to him, he would whisper back.
I know.
But if she spoke to him in like a regular voice, he would definitely speak back.
Good thing it's a whisper.
Good thing she's smart.
She's gonna send a message to Mastic, giving him a heads up that they did encounter something, but not to worry for the moment.
All right, keep me apprised.
All right, so you've barred one of the doors.
Or yeah, he would have gone to each side, like 2 in front of one, and then.
Oh,
the back
okay.
door
So
and
you're
2
just
in front of
barring the
other.
doors and okay, cool.
Hoping for the best.
When this just turns out to be a horse, you guys are gonna look so foolish.
You know what? Better safe than sorry, man.
Might
It
as well.
sounds large to Thurin, so
Who comes in the risk management business?
Horses are large-sized creatures.
It is a little bigger than the stable. Slightly bigger.
I think for now, I mean, no sense picking a fight. That we're not looking
Thurin's
for.
gonna whisper to Uthgrim, saying, "Could be that wyvern, whatever it is."
So better than the streets in there. Don't need to generate XP in this type of game. Yeah, I mean, we're not looking to pick fights with random things. So, and like, is this really where Resmer's gonna hang out? I don't think.
After both doors are barred, we'd probably head back to
Yeah.
Okay.
Mastic and Uriel and Naivara.
Click Naivara on the way.
All right. So now what are you guys gonna do?
I think we'd explain in greater detail just exactly what we found. Uthgrim would pull out the wyvern feathers and pass them to the group to have a look at, mention that they were found in the stable, mention that Thurin heard something in the other building, which we've tried to bar in as best we could.
Thurin wants
Is
to
it
ask
knowledge
Naivara if
nat-
she knows anything about the wyvern.
Is it knowledge nature or knowledge arcana?
Nature.
I will assist her with whatever knowledge I have regarding wyverns.
Okay. Do you have knowledge nature?
Oh shoot, I have
I rolled a 23, so
Okay, she doesn't need it. Yeah, they're dragonoids, dragonlings. They fly. Let's see.
So
let
after
me find them.
Thurin hears dragon, he thinks back to seeing the dragon. He has kind of like a flashback of the dragon that burned down his hometown back in the forest and wants to wipe all dragons off the earth.
Using
Or
those bombs.
All right,
Never
so
would probably say something more along the lines. Well, it should come as no surprise to anyone, but just like some of the other creatures we've encountered, they're in the dragon family. They're
they're
kind of poisonous. They're very big.
they're
They can fly.
cousins to the great dragons. They hunt in tangled forests and caverns. They have two scaly legs, leathery wings, and a sinewy tail topped with potent poison.
And where do the feathers come from? Out of curiosity.
That's a good question. Doesn't really look like they have feathers.
I thought it was strange that they would, but hey. So,
I mean, it's not strange from a theoretical perspective, but from that description, where the hell are the feathers?
Yeah, in the picture they don't have feathers. We'll say that they have like a crest of feathers on their head or something.
So do you think that they're related to that black dragon that was telling you what to do?
They're not related to the dragons in that way. They're more like a cousin, not like a
Oh,
grandkid or something.
back in high school, I had a very pretty cousin.
You said they're kind of poisonous, didn't you?
Yeah, they're very poisonous. And Naivara, you know that people actually hunt them for their poison to use in like alchemy and to coat weapons.
He just wanted to clarify that before he coats Kredzer in poison and tries to stab it. Which he still has not got to do.
Now, if we do face one of these, remember that I can handle poison. So,
And that poison is very valuable, so if we manage to kill it, I mean, we can sell its poison. Not that we want to fight it, because there's a good chance its poison will kill us before we kill it.
Do you know enough to harvest its poison? Maybe we can use it.
Thurin dabbled in poison making back in his past.
Do I know enough to harvest it?
Come again?
Probably, but do I know enough to turn what I harvest into a usable poison? Probably not. We probably have to pay somebody to do that.
It's okay.
Let's not neglect the fact that our ally says he used to make poisons. What kind of honest man does that?
I'm pretty sure we already know that Thurin is not the most honest of men. I mean, but thus far he's only shoved healing potions down our throats, so he must like us.
That's true.
So out of character, I could picture Uthgrim saying, better healing potions than poison.
Now, Uthgrim, I heard you start a tangent about your cousin. You want to clarify?
Yes, not sure this is the time, but yes, Elsa, my cousin Elsa, very pretty girl. I thought perhaps we'd get married, but it wasn't to be.
Humans are weird.
That's not a big try, man. You know, you gotta. No, she wasn't my first cousin. Don't
That's
get
still
those
worse
kind of
than
thoughts in your mind, Uriel.
Humans are.
I know what you nobility are like. Bearing your heads and such.
So would Poisoner's kit go off of a stat? Or no?
I don't know what the question was.
Was whether or not a poisoner's kit works off of a statistic? Was that the question?
Yeah, like a stat, like strength, dex, con.
Intelligence.
Oh yeah, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
It don't say in the book.
Yeah, well, those are all. It's kind of up to the DM.
It just says proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. It'd
So
probably
should we
be.
just go
It'd
with
probably
none?
be. Well, it depends, but most times it would probably be Dex.
Because it's dex to apply poison.
Right. It just depends what you're doing. Those are all the tools are kind of situational. That's why they don't give it a stat. It just depends.
So as much as I'm for the direct approach, what do you think about going in the front door?
It is slightly open.
Thurin just looks at Uthgrim and just like, this time, don't kick it down. Remembering the last time it happened.
Yeah. Sorry, this time there. No need.
Who was in the business of kicking down doors? When did this happen? What?
The angel had you off doing some other things. I kicked in a few doors. We almost died.
Oh,
Angel.
well, I got to buy a beautiful book, so I'm happy.
Angel had to save her bacon.
I think we should just walk in like we belong. Worst comes to worst, we just, kill them.
Wait, should we have
Seems like a
Should we
terrible
have-
fucking idea, Uriel.
should we
Should I
have
wear the
Naivara
disguise?
put on the disguise?
And don't we have a other, scab?
We only have one. We sold the other ones.
Didn't we learn that they were aware of who we were and were working against us? And
You still get a
Some
+1
We're
bonus
aware of who
to
we
it
were.
from wearing it.
I say we leave it in the bag. I have a perfectly plausible story for why it's in the bag if it turns out that they don't already know who we are.
See, walking like we belong.
So when we went around the back, Lex,
Yeah.
did we notice any other windows or doors into this place?
Yeah, all the windows are shuttered shut.
Okay, from the outside? Like the outside have shutters?
Let me check.
Just trying to think how we manipulate that.
Silence spell, break the window.
I don't have
Door's
silence.
open.
I don't have
Oh,
silence prepared. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, you could open the shutters from the outside. As far as other doors, let me see. There was another door in the back that you saw. But again, the one in the front is actually ajar.
Yeah,
It's not even closed all the way.
Bizarre.
But if we go in the back, we might get the upper hand on them.
Why is the front
You're
door
assuming
open?
we have to kill these people. For all we know, this could be like the last place we went, where it's just like a building that they happen to go to, and the people who own and live in the building don't necessarily know for a fact what's going on. Although I'm pretty sure the last building they did know what was going on, but that's neither here nor there.
That's pretty Naivara. Sorry.
The fucking look on your face
Wow.
right after you said that. Is this accurate? Like,
I swear that's totally not part of the reason why I chose the name at all.
It's not. That was so reaching.
I'm sorry, I'm distracting us. You're having productive conversation until then.
So the door is ajar.
It is.
Thurin's up for either.
No, it's a
front-
door
a
that's
jar
slightly
doesn't make a
open.
very good door.
No,
Equally
Nastic
bad.
will sneak up to the door.
Okay. Clank, 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 clank.
You want a stealth roll?
Sure. This will be good.
9.
Hey, it's not terrible.
It's
If
not
somebody's
one.
somebody's sleeping, I might be able to.
Yeah.
do
All right.
something. So I slowly push the door open.
Okay.
Uriel will open some of the shutters from the outside.
All right.
Darnold
Hold on,
silently
Kyle. One thing at a
All
time.
right.
Mastig,
When
just
it's-
inside the front door is a chamber with pegs and benches for cloaks and boots. A set of rusty spears rests in one corner, held in the claw of a small drake statue.
All right, I'll do a listen.
Okay.
19. Do I
You-
hear anything?
No, you don't.
I smell anything?
You smell wood smoke.
All right, I'll signal to Thurin. Front room's clear.
I'm also gonna see what the party thinks about if they want me to scout ahead into the building or just go in as a group.
Got probably hurt. And again, with Grim is not much for the plan of like walking like we own the place, and those two plans are definitely not in keeping. Sending Thurin in to be a sneaky scout does not match up with that other plan.
He just wants to know what the party would think.
With Grim's in favor.
I think scouting's a better idea. We have no idea what's coming. But we should stay close. I mean, I think this front room is clear, so I think we could all kind of move in there.
All right.
And at least then stay close to Thurin.
Oh, the other thing, Dwayne, is the front room is dark. You are seeing all this with your dark vision.
Okay. It looks like there's a couple windows, is that correct?
Yeah,
Any
but they're
windows?
shuttered shut,
Oh, they're shuttered.
so there's no light coming in.
All right, can I go in and unshutter them?
Yeah.
Or are they shuttered from the outside? Or
Yeah, it's from the outside, but if you open the windows, you could
Okay.
probably be
I will
easier
do-
to do it from the outside, but
So that'd give light into the first room here.
Yeah. I'll do that.
okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. What, 2?
So you open one of the shutters and you make as much noise